Hey Bitu. Today we are going to look at one of the most common problems while using a pivot table. When we use a pivot table, the minute we click a refresh button, all our manual adjustments of the column width goes for a toss. So, supposedly, if I have one Excel sheet which has 10 pivot tables, and I did lot of manual width adjustments of the columns, right? So, when I click a refresh button, all these things get resets to a default pivot table size. So, I'll show you today how to bypass that particular issue and make our life more easier. Right? So, let me jump on the screen. We have two pivot tables here, right? So one is this particular pivot table, and the second one is this particular pivot table, and both are having the same data source, right? So the problem which I am going to explain you is that I am doing some manual changes with the width of this particular pivot table, right? So I am adjusting the B to here, right? So the width is changed now. So the minute I click a refresh button here, what happens is that the pivot in itself adjusts the width of the column and it resets to its default width, right? So if I want to bypass this particular step and fix the width of the column, so what I will be we should be doing is that we have to right click this particular pivot table. Let me show you how. So right click the pivot table. We have something called as a pivot table options. So click here, and in the pivot table options under layout and format, we have something called as a autofit column widths on update. So this is by default checked in. So, okay. So we just need to remove this checkbox and then click OK. I'm doing the same thing for the next pivot table also. So what I'm going to do is go to the same thing, go to layout and format, remove this particular thing. Right? So now I'm just adjusting the column size. So now I'm fixing the column width, right? So the column width is 35, so I'm fixing it to 50. So once I do that, my pivot table becomes like this, and now I am clicking refresh button. So now if you can see, my column width is not changing at all. So it remains the constant. So this is what I want to show you today. So if you like my videos, click like button, and for more such videos, click subscribe button. Thanks.